What would the ideologies of FNAF characters be? First, it's out of Fat Man himself, the singer of the band. That's a nicest behavior. He moves very slowly but has a clear strategic objective. Only activates relatively late in the time frame at hand, but still has more than enough time to cause serious trouble. It can be stopped if you look at what he's doing. In addition, he has a corporate top hat. It's very clearly signs of a neoliberal, although the old Reaganite breed as opposed to the more, socially liberal neolibs of today. Well, other than the fact he hides in the women's bathroom, but honestly that's something 90% of politicians do, the other 10% being all the female ones hiding from them. Speaking of liberalism, we have Bonnie. He has a guitar, a trademark tool used by rock stars who are obviously against the system, and comes from the left. He's also literally in the closet. He can canonically teleport and levitate, implying rapid movement, something that liberal activists promote to a point. However, due to lack of any other real directions to what his economic policy would be, it's hard to say if he'd be closer to a libertarian or a social democrat. I'd say somewhere in the middle, just your run-of-the-mill gay democrat. Next up is the fat chicken. Given the fact she's stated to be the oldest, both the first victim who saw everything and the oldest animatronic of the crew being at Chica's party world, we can assume she leans to the right, as conservatism either comes with age, or simply holding views that, as the world evolves, might have once been standardly been progressive but are no longer so. She's also female, and women on average tend to be more progressive than men, outside some outliers. She also comes from the right. That said, due to her love for pizza and general motherly demeanor occurring after the cupcake, we can safely assume that she's in the American type of right-winger. Instead, she prioritizes public welfare and government intervention to ensure the country runs smoothly. She's less like Trump or other right conservatives and more akin to Poland's Zelen Justice, the American Solidarity Party, or most notably Hungary's Fidesz. Our favorite pirate friend, Foxy the Fox, sends us many seemingly contradictory messages. On one hand, he is red, the color commonly associated with communism and socialism in general. In addition, he moves the fastest of all animatronics, and as we already established, the movement means progress. On the other, he is out of order and has many old scars in his body. The desire to bring back an old age of glory combined with an ideology that seeks to rapidly transform society to, in its eyes, improve on the past instead of merely mimicking it, is called fascism. Before any of you say red, 1. Many fascists were former socialists, and 2. Look at the flag of Nazi Germany, that's a lot of red. That said, I would say Foxy, due to his own nature as an entity focused on plunder and a feeling of camaraderie, would be closer to a very radical and racist corporatist than any Mussolinist or Hitlerite or Strasserist. Still not very fun to have as a roommate. Lastly, for the FNAF 1 gang, there's Golden Freddy. The fact he's merely aping another animatronic, and yet it looks hollowed out and generally wrong, alongside a secret nature that only exposes itself and in a very limited capacity to a small handful of folks that he then kills, makes me think he may very well be a representation of some sort of deep state, trying to stay in the shadows while letting regular politicians do his dirty work, only stepping when some curious little fella gets a bit too nosy for his own good. His voice on Night 5, which is actually a deeply philosophical piece when played properly, with mangled garbage out for the context, further gives credibility to this theory. So that will be it for this video. If you want more ones like this, there sure are some interesting characters that I would like to review in this format. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below, or else Golden Freddy will send a black helicopter into your neighborhood and also get you addicted to